Okay, I'm done with the whole monolith thing. It's because it spins on too many theories, multiple theories. Well, you might be thinking, well, you said it was the artist group that come forward who wanted to sell these things. Yeah, I didn't confirm that. I thought it was that. But one now appears in Australia with coordinates on it. There are several pictures and images though where I think they are fake images, photoshopped images where you're looking at the reflection. One of them had a reflection that looked like coastline. We see the ocean coming together, ocean coming to the coast, the ocean waves, and the rest of the surroundings are very rocky, and it just things didn't really match up to me. The reflection looked too pure as well, and other things. Some of them just look superimposed in the photos. Like there's no foundation for it to stand up right properly. Regardless, I think the artist group that said, "Oh, we got these," I think really they may have come forward to play, like jump on the same bandwagon that's already in motion in order to sell their product, their ability to manufacture these anyway, because I don't think all of them were really from the artist group. I don't know that. It's what I believe. So there's coordinates scored on this one in Australia now. It appears. I'll find the link. Just bear with me a sec. Just try and find the post. There we go. So cryptic coordinates on this. This has already vanished, by the way. It appeared for a few days and vanished. I don't understand how nobody's seen anyone coming up with a truck and dragging these away, or even placing them, unless the news feeds and people grabbing the stories, or the original witnesses are being paid. Yeah, have this money so you keep quiet, because there's a surprise in this for everyone later on, and it's a puzzle to work out, and so on. Or maybe. Because if I saw one of these, I see if I could get somebody to have a live feed of it, focused on cameras, hidden cameras, stick it on YouTube, a live show, live feed, because then, if you look at the history of all the others, they appear and they get taken away, then they appear and they get taken away. We'd see people in the act then, right? Don't tell anyone you place your cameras, though. Maybe that's what they want. They want somebody to catch, because this seems to be getting more elaborate now with random coordinates scored on this one in Australia. One of the coordinates point out the Trump Tower in New York, a uninhabited island of Managaha in northern Mariana Islands, the Sphinx in Egypt, the Giza Plateau. According to 9 News, binary code could also be seen on the monolith, which translates to "help us escape." Very weird. The discovery in Adelaide, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not familiar with all these new location names. Is the latest addition to the so-called mysterious monoliths that have been appearing around the world. Yeah. So just over a week after it appeared, the Bureau of Land Management announced that the monolith had vanished without a trace, Were they paid to keep quiet for some surprise or puzzle thing that's going to be worked out? Because every authority has never, that have known about the position of these monoliths, have never said, oh, we found the perpetrators removing this. You'd think they'd be watching it. Because if it's true that the first one and others as well were placed on private property, well, you wouldn't really want to watch people's trespassing. It was the Utah one was considered, even though it's like Utah desert, but it's still considered that area to be private property for whatever they use that property for. I know the helicopter pilots were counting the sheep in the area, the wildlife biologists, whichever. So, since then, monoliths have appeared in Romania, Poland, Germany, Spain and the UK. December the 6th, beachgoers found an 8-foot tall, highly reflective metal pillar on the Isle of Wight. Photographs of the object showed it buried into the sand in an area that is only accessible by foot. However, the mystery of how it got there quickly solved by a designer named Tom Dunford admitted that he had installed the monolith as a tribute to the others around the world. I said you were going to get copycats, right? This is a problem with any subject that has some mystery to it. You're going to get copycats, you're going to get bullshit reports, you're going to get conspiracy theorists, you're going to get fake photos. Just look at the UFO subject matter and it's a clusterfuck of subcompartmentalization, if you will, of people claiming to be the know-it-all, and they fake a lot of things. It's the same problem. There's a lot of bad apples in that subject matter as well. When one follower in the comments asked, "Was it you?" the account responded, "If by you mean us, yes." Yeah, that was referring to this artist group, if you remember that as well. I just reading bits off the page in front of me. There's multiple reports on multiple websites all over, and I'm going to leave it at that because it's beginning to get a bit tedious now. Because if you're going to place coordinates on something, at least make it matter, you know. I mean, for me personally, I don't give two fucks about Trump Tower in New York coordinates. Now, uninhabited islands, sure, might be interesting. Giza Plateau, yeah, interesting. But how are these? It's not even clear how these locations are interrelated, if they're interrelated at all, why they're being pointed out. It's just very loose. You know, I don't like inconsistency. And that's what we have here, for the most part. You know, hey, monolith disappears, another one appears. Is that a copycat? Well, now we got copycats admitting that they copycatted. So that's not the original perpetrators. What did the original perpetrators want to convey, if they wanted to convey anything at all? None of this seems to be known and can't be known until they come forward and say, hey, here's what we was trying to do. At least I think. So I'm going to delete the previous video I did on this because the audio was shot on that. And you'll see this one. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll look for some other topic to look at in the meantime, because this isn't going to go anywhere too soon. Maybe much later down the line it will. Thanks everyone, bye.